So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna take a quick look at the Tenet Plinx, a new Tenet weapon that was added with the Lua Spray update. Now, as this is a regular Tenet weapon, you get it by vanquishing a sister of Parvos that has the Tenet Plinx. Unlike the regular Plinx, the Tenet Plinx comes with two different fire modes. It still has the high accuracy, almost no recoil, semi-automatic shot, but there is also a secondary fire which loads up the rest of your magazine and fires a single explosive round. This will either explode on impact if you hit something directly, or if you hit it near enemies, they will first be pulled towards it and then it will explode with a short delay. And on top of that, this big explosive projectile will do 10% more damage for every round that's loaded in it. Now, the primary fire does 70 damage in total, 40 out of that is puncture and 30 is heat, and it comes with 44% crit chance, a 3x crit multiplier, and a 12% status chance, which is a solid set of stats. And the secondary fire does 100 impact damage with a projectile, which then explodes for 500 radiation damage in a 6-meter radius with 40% fall off, and this has 40% crit chance, still a 3x crit multi, but the status chance is slightly higher at 20%. One thing to bear in mind though is that the damage stats are only the base damage, because every Tenet weapon, just like Kuva weapons, will get extra damage added on based on the Warframe you spawn the sister with, and in my case there was about 52 or 53% bonus heat. But even without this added extra damage, the Tenet Plinx is already a pretty solid upgrade over the standard Plinx, sporting higher crit chance, higher status chance, and more damage. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, the weapon also uses a battery style magazine that recharges on its own, so you don't have to worry about ammo at all, which is always a nice bonus. Now, as this is a Tenet weapon, it gains more capacity and you also extract more mastery from it as you put on more and more Forma, up to a maximum of 5. So if you want to get maximum capacity, get all the mastery from it, and also unlock the ability to install a lens, you're gonna have to put on 5 Forma. But I think that's fairly unnecessary even if you're gonna use galvanized mods, but with a basic primed build like this, all you need is 2 Forma. Now, this is kind of like the sensible build. It works really well with the primary fire, but it doesn't work too terribly well with the secondary fire, and it focuses on Viro and heat. Now, don't get me wrong, this setup is not bad at all. It does a ton of damage, like a ton of damage, and it works really well. There's a reason I called it the sensible setup, is because it just makes sense and works. But as I've mentioned already, it's not terribly great for the secondary fire because you don't have a ton of fire rate, so it takes a while to load up all 10 rounds into it, and once you fire it out, since the weapon uses a battery style magazine, it takes a while to recharge your ammo. Which is why I actually preferred this setup right here, which is fairly similar to the first one, but instead of running Viro, we have quick draw and anemic agility. This works much better for the secondary fire because you fire it out almost instantly and your magazine also recharges considerably faster, and it doesn't really cripple the primary fire all that much, especially if you can get Viro somewhere else. Now, while you could put primed fulmination in there somewhere to get bigger explosions, it's gonna cost you something. You're either gonna have to take out anemic agility, so you're gonna be firing it out slower, or you have to take out quick draw, so the magazine isn't gonna be recharging as fast, or you're just gonna lose damage. And I really didn't want to lose any of these, so I just ended up not running it in the end. The Tenet Plinx was actually a pleasant surprise for me. Yes, it uses the same mode, load up the rest of your magazine and fire it out secondary that a lot of Tenet or Kuva weapons have, but it does it with a bit of a twist. Instead of bursting it out like a lot of the other weapons, it gives you a big explosive projectile, which complements the Plinx really well. Plus, the fact that it uses a battery style magazine means that you're not just pissing away all your ammo when you use it. So I would actually recommend you give this weapon a shot. It's pretty fun to use. The primary fire does solid single target damage, and the secondary fire clears rooms pretty well. Now, as far as the bonus element goes, I think heat is a clear winner here, but you could also do some shenanigans with impact if you use a hemorrhage setup instead. Especially since the secondary fire has a base fire rate of 1, so if you don't boost it too much, you could actually get double benefit from hemorrhage. But anyway, that's it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.